Welcome to Using Member Profile with the Activities option, presented by the Girl Scouts of Wisconsin-Badgerland Council. This tutorial is meant to help any Girl Scout volunteer understand what is available in the member profile in the activities sections and how to navigate these functions. The first step is to go to Badgerland's website at gsbadgerland.org and click on Sign In. Your username is always the email that you have associated with your Girl Scout account. The password you may have already established. If you've forgotten it, you can just click on Forgot Your Password, and you'll be sent an email prompting you to create a new password. Once you're through that step, you want to select Member Profile. So we'll take a look at each tab available in the Member Profile section. We'll start with the Membership tab. On the Membership tab, you'll find information about the membership status of you and your household, you and your family, and household members. If you're a troop leader, this is not where you'll find membership status information for your troop. Only for your personal household. The troop information is elsewhere, which we'll look at later. So this is my personal membership. So the table lists my name and all the roles I hold and their membership statuses. Notice I cannot make any renewal choices because the drop-down menu is set to current year, and I've already paid my membership dues for the current year. If I pick next year, which would be the membership year that runs from October 1st, 2016 to September 30th, 2017, we'll see that I do have options to renew because I have not paid my dues for the coming membership year. Something to note at the bottom of the Membership tab page, you see the option to enter a new member to your household. You can choose adult or girl here in this drop-down menu. So say you had a daughter who is now in kindergarten, who was in kindergarten, or who's now in kindergarten, is eligible to be a Daisy, and you wanted to add that daughter to your household. This is where you would do that. This is not where you would add a new member to your troop. So if you press the go, it will send you through the steps of adding either a new adult or a new child to your household. Okay, so I want to renew all the active roles I hold for the next membership year, 2017. If I wanted to add a new role, something that I don't already have on my listing here, I would click here, and that would walk me through the process of adding a new role to my list of roles, membership roles. So for instance, say I was interested in becoming a chaperone or driver for my older daughter's troop, in addition to the other roles that I hold. You can click on this and it will walk you through those steps of adding a new role to your membership. In this case, I don't want to add a new role, but renew all my current roles. So I'm going to make sure that all of the drop-down menus are set to renew, and then I'm going to click Continue. And the next screen I see will be asking me if I accept the promise and the law. And I do, so I'm going to press Continue. And that will take me to the payment screen. And the payment screen will first inform you of your donation options and tell you what you are purchasing. In my case, an adult membership, and then prompt you for credit card information to make the payment. You'll receive this confirmation screen that allows you to make any changes, such as removing a person or a role from the transaction. Click Submit if you receive this. And you will also receive an email confirmation. So at this point, you could change anything on here or add something to it. Okay, so if I click Submit, I will get a thank you page. So something to note on this page, so that means that I've paid with my credit card and I've renewed all those roles for the 2017 year. Something to note on this page, this is your only opportunity to print an itemized receipt for this transaction. So just note that if you're interested in printing an itemized receipt, this is where you do it. And this is the same for when you pay for activities. When we get to that section of the presentation, this is also the same screen that you would use to print the itemized receipt. So we'll go back and see if I was successful. And when I return to the Membership tab and I look at next year, I can see that I was successful and I am completely renewed for 2017 for all my active roles. So let's take a look at the next tab, the Troops tab. This tab will only appear if you are a troop leader. If you are not a troop leader, you won't have a Troops tab. It'll just be your personal household memberships. Okay, there's a lot of things to point out on this page when you're looking at your Troops tab. First, this drop-down menu. So I happen to have several troops. So I have a drop-down menu so I can toggle in between those troops. Again, notice this drop-down menu where you're either in the current year, your two choices are the current year, or the next year, next membership year. We can see various statuses of the girls and adult volunteers on this page. For instance, if we look at Minnie Mouse, who's in my Brownie troop, she never purchased a membership for the current year. In this case, that would be the 2016 membership year. So she is marked as inactive. But if we look at Snow White, who's in my Brownie troop, she did, so she's current. So let's look at the adults. We see that both the co-leaders in this Brownie troop, me and Donna, are current. We both have memberships for the 2016 year. We're going to switch the drop-down menu to next year and take a look at that. Okay, so when we switch to next year, let's see what we get here. First we see that I'm unable to renew Minnie Mouse. She did not pay for a 2016 membership, so you would have to actually purchase that membership first in order to be able to renew her for 2017. So you can't renew Minnie Mouse at this point. But if we look at Snow White, she did have an active 2016 membership, so you do have the option to renew her. And so you can renew by using the drop-down menu. We'll go through that. Let's look at the adults. So I already renewed. So mine is Catherine Ravitch, and I already renewed my membership for 2017. So that's what it says there, renewed for 2017. So I don't have an option to renew. But my co-leader has not renewed. So I would have the option of renewing her. So I can set the drop-down menu for renew. So let's say as the troop leader, I've decided that I'm going to renew my one brownie, Snow White, who's eligible for renewal in my troop, and I'm also going to renew my co-leader. So we made a decision as a troop that we were going to pay for the memberships for those renewals. I am going to check and see that the drop-down menus are at the right choice. They're both on renewal, and I'm going to hit continue. Again, we're going to get the promise and the law screen that you can accept and then press continue. And then you'll have the same payment screen as you saw with your individual membership. So we'll scroll down the payment screen and we see that we are paying for Snow White's membership fee, which is $15. That goes directly to GSUSA. So that's how girl memberships are a total of $25. So this $15 is listed separately because that's the part that goes directly to GSUSA. And then the rest of the fee, the rest of the $25, the $10 left over is the council service fee. So that's Badgerland's service fee. That remains with Badgerland in order to finance Badgerland's activities. So that's how a girl membership breaks down. So you're like, if you're expecting to see Snow White $25 for girl membership, you won't see that. You'll see the $15 that goes directly to GSUSA and then the $10 listed separately as the council service fee. If we look at Donna's membership, all you see for that, the adult membership is $15. So you'll see that $15 charge right there. It doesn't get broken down the way a girl membership does. So my total is $40 to renew Snow White and Donna for my brownie troop. Here is where I would put in the information to pay for these memberships. So, as I said, this is my troop, and my troop decided that we would renew girl members and renew adult members and pay for it out of our troop funds. So the information you're going to be entering here is the debit card of your troop, not your personal information. If you're paying an individual household membership, you would be paying with your personal credit card. But in this instance, if you're paying with troop funds for your troop leader renewing and paying with troop funds for membership, you would use your troop debit card. Okay, let's look at the Family Profile tab. If we click on that, the Family Profile tab should list every member under your household with their information. In this case, it's only me, but a household might have you, daughters who are active Girl Scouts, and other adults who have active memberships. You can edit any of this information from this page by clicking on Edit, and that's all for the Family Profile. Let's take a look at the Activities tab. So under the Activities tab, you'll find the general chronological list of Badgerland Council-sponsored activities and some program partner activities, which is this same list that you would see under the Activities tab on gsbadgerland.org if you were viewing the website without logging in. You are logged in to be part of Member Profiles, so you could register for activities directly from this page. If you attempt to register for an activity without logging into MyGS, you'll be prompted to log in before you can register. So I've looked through the list of activities and I found a council-led activity that I'm interested in registering some of my troop members for. So I want more information about the activity, so I click on the highlighted title, and that will give me the full details of the activity. So I see my junior troop is eligible for this program. So I'm going to click on Register Now and register my junior troop. When I click Register Now, I get this screen. I have the option of registering for my family or my troop. I don't want to register my family personally for this. I want to register my junior troop members. So I'm going to choose the My Troop option, and I get a screen that looks like this when I pick my troop. So let's notice something here. Snow White is the only member of my troop I'm able to register for this event because she's the only one who meets the requirements. She's a registered member and she's at the junior level. Minnie Mouse is not eligible because, as we saw before, she did not have a current membership and does not meet the grade level requirements. As the troop leader, I'm not eligible either because adults aren't required to register for this event. That doesn't mean that they don't have to come to the event. Of course, you need to meet ratio requirements and keep the girls safe on any troop outing. But adults are free at this event and not required to register. So I'm going to register Snow White. I'm going to click on her box and press Continue. So I should land on this summary page that allows me to review my order. Make a donation and enter a discount code if I have one. Just a note on discount codes, this activity doesn't happen to have a discount code, but many of our activities will. So let me show you where you can find those. If you look here, you can use, it'll have the discount code right there. This is another activity and it has a discount code, and the discount code is TROOP. So you would enter that on that payment page if you had a discount code. Okay, so back to registering my juniors for Girls in Construction. So I'll get to the payment screen. If my troop agreed to go to this event and pay for it out of troop funds, I would use my troop debit card here for payment. If I was registering just for myself or other household members for something that we were personally attending that was not agreed to by the troop, then I'd use my own credit card information to pay. Same as if you're registering for membership personally or if you're doing it on a troop level. If you register for the event successfully, you'll receive a confirmation. But there's something to note. Even though I, as the troop leader, registered Snow White, at this time Snow White and her family do not receive any confirmation or information about the event. It's up to me, the party who registered and made the transaction, to communicate the event information to Snow White and her family. We're hoping that will change at some point. That would be much more convenient if they would get the automatic registration information, but it's not happening right now. So if you register for events as the troop leader, you'll have to inform your troop members of the details of those events. Okay, so let's say I would like to register my Brownie troop for this event, the Brownie Elf Environmental Hero. That takes place at Discovery World, which is a program partner for Badgerland. If I click on the Register Now link, it's going to take me right to the Discovery World website because you're able to register through them because it's a program partner event and you are able to directly register via their website. Okay, so let's take a look at the My Activities tab. The My Activities tab should show you all the activities you are currently registered for and any past activities that you have registered for. So look at this. I did not successfully complete the registration process for Girls in Construction for my junior troop. I did not pay for Snow White's registration. I can remedy this problem by clicking on Pay Right Now from this page. Another thing to notice under the My Activities tab is this little green eye for information. You can click on this icon at any time to see all the details of the activity, who's registered for the activity, if there's a balance owed, etc. So that's the way to get information about activities. The next tab is Change Password, which is simply that. If I click on this tab, you have the opportunity to change your password. Your login will always be your email address that you have associated with your Girl Scout account. The last tab available on Member Profile is the Logout tab. So if you click on that, you'll go back to Badgerland's homepage and you will no longer be logged in. You don't have to do anything else to log out. Well, thank you for watching. I hope this video helped clarify the basic navigation of GS Badgerland's Member Profile and Activities function. If you need more information or any assistance, the best thing is to call Badgerland's customer care team. The number's there. The 800 number is right there, 1-800-236-2710. Or you can also email customer care at info@badgerland.org. Thanks again.